just afford 2 of them? Like, why would you bet? This is very economical.
They've always been a thrifty couple.
I could please both holes with one dildo.
They had a freezer in the basement, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, we could save this ham forever. And we all kind of knew, but no one really ever said anything. It was just like, oh, that wasn't supposed to be found.
There's a time in a kid's life where they just stumble upon these things. I guess early on, you wouldn't know what the fuck they were. But when you reach a certain age and you stumble upon the dildos, the pictures, there was a card that I don't know why my father saved it, but it was in his night table, and I used to get a laugh out of it. It was a birthday card, and it said, "Happy birthday." And then you open it, and it was a fold-out of a big dick, and it said, "You big prick." And it made us laugh our asses off. We couldn't ever, like, tell our parents that we found it, but me and my brother would look at it and go, "That is the funniest fucking card. Happy birthday, you big prick." With, like, a pop-up book prick that came out of it. And you find these things as you get older and realize, holy shit, my parents are just as much degenerates as I am.
Yeah, I didn't, like, when my dad was huge into porno. Like,
I thought he was going to say he was just huge and stop there.
No, there was porno tapes everywhere. Like, it was under the bed, but it's like, what, that's going to hide it? I mean, like, come on.
That's where you look first as a kid.
It's not like there was 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. I mean, there was just mountains of tapes.
Really? He was fucking... Dude. He was a horny, perverted motherfucker?
Even. No, it was like anybody else, but he just didn't go through the effort of hiding so well.
Yeah.
You know, like, he just had, like literally, I'm not even exaggerating, he had to have, like, 75 to 100 VHS. This is a while ago.
Was this at the beginning of, like, when VHS, like, kind of...
No, I mean,
inception of it, or...
No, I was in elementary school.
Oh, okay.
Into junior high school, so, you know, we're talking, like,
in elementary school, we were looking at fucking photographs.
Late 80s, early 90s.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. But, you know, I became known as the kid whose dad had all the porno. So the kids, everybody would
popular kid, man.
They'd all want to come over to my house, but the problem was they'd all want to, you know, we'd throw in a porno, and, you know, they'd want to jerk off. And
how do you can't jerk off in front of your friends?
They figured out how to do it
with any kind of privacy, or see, that's something I never could fucking do.
It was kind of, picture you're at you picture that you're playing Texas Hold'em, and everyone's at the table,
right?
But you're jerking off at the table.
You're concentrating on your own hand.
Am I looking at your dick?
No.
No. Are you looking at mine?
No.
So what's the problem?
Holy shit. I would never have jerked off in the same room as my friends. I don't care what the fuck was on. It just wasn't something you did. You embedded it in your spank bubble, and later that night you went to bed and kind of recalled it. But to jerk off in front of your friends is... it was kind of gay.
Looking back on it, yes, it was very gay. But also looking back on it, it always seemed to be a certain person's idea.
Oh, really? What's that person doing now?
I don't know. I don't know. I'd love to know, believe me, because it was never my idea. Because this happened once before when, you remember, what was that fucking, was that like on-demand jukebox?
Oh, yeah, okay.
What the fuck was that called? I can't remember. In New York, anyway, it was like a service. It was kind of like pay-per-view, but it was pay-per-view for music videos. And you could call in and you could get a video, whatever. So we 3 of us, we ordered Shoop from, what was it?
Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, they had some nice asses in that video. Ugh. And like gay people, we sat there and beat off
to Shoop?
to the Shoop video.
That's beyond me. All right. Let me, hold on. Let me put my, hold on, Danny. I'm taking my cock out. Stop.
No.
All right?
Not you.
Oh, yeah. This is great.
I can't even make the little sound.
Wow. Look at that black ass.
One of them look kind of white.
Looks like a wallet, sir.
They're wearing little booty shorts.
Dude, their asses did nothing for me. Nothing for me. At that time, I was probably... I don't know who I was looking at that. Debbie Gibson. I think I'd be more into Debbie Gibson than these two fucking
there was 3
savages.
hot chicks wearing next to nothing, and we were in like 8th grade, and it was like we all wanted to jerk off at the drop of a hat for no reason.
Obviously.
And it was like let's call the box or whatever.
So
the
would the
fuck
guy
it was.
come in and drop his hat, and you all just jerk off? You guys, how do you jerk off in front of your friends?
We all took up strategic locations. In Phil's bedroom, we would.
It was in a bedroom. How big was the bed? Oh, stop it now,
dude! It wasn't even.
Dude,
very
this
big.
is bad.
But like one person would be on like one side of the bed, other side of the bed, and then a computer chair strategically located so there was no dick in line of sight. And why are you trying to look in the line of sight anyway? You just look at the fucking.
But you're in the same fucking room as Dick that is being jerked upon.
We were being economical.
Did you? Okay, let me ask you this and be honest. Did you ever hear a? Oh
no, we all made sure to be very, very quiet.
You were quiet?
We were all very, very quiet. No, we know. And we could kill the fucking salt and pepper shoot music. Thank you, Pat.
Oh, yeah, he's all hard over here.
Like,
Stop, turn it off.
I'm going to pop a boner and ask you, hey, Ant, listen, you want to jerk off?
I'll get a little hetero here. I hate to take out of the homo thing for a second, but let me get a little hetero and say, you ever have quiet sex because you're in the same room as, like, other people? Like, you had to sleep. Let's say, you're at a ski lodge. I'll just pull that out of my ass. You're at a ski lodge, and a lot of times there's a lot of people in this condo, and you're in the same room, and you want to fuck.
Hypothetically, yes.
But there's other people in the room, so you got to do the real slow fuck, and you can't make any noise, and it's very, very hard to do.
You know what? I don't know if I've done the very, very quiet jerk off. Where there's been like other people sleep over or something.
I've never done the quiet jerk off.
Bunk beds, perhaps. Is
it raining?
He's on top.
The hell is this? Did you spill Elmer's glue up there? Are you putting together a popsicle stick model? They'll always hear the.
He's like, it's so quiet. There's no way you could hear that at all. There's no way.
And the covers are making noises. You can't jerk off quiet. Whoever you're in the room with is knowing you're jerking it.
I don't think I've ever. I'm jerking off. I've done, but I don't think I've ever fucked.
I'm cranking it, grabbing my dick and spanking it.
We should
There's
try and
no
do a
way.
radio show.
I thought that's what we were doing. This is the drunk show. This is absolutely what people expected.
Talking about my mom banging people and jerking off when you're a kid.
Jerking off, you're fucking the taboo parental sex shit.
As a footnote, I suppose, to that whole jerking off as a kid story. Bad, like 80s pornos, they always had the worst edits.
Oh, yeah.
And there was one particular time when it was like, it sounds so fucking gay, but it must have been like 5 or 6 of us.
As opposed to jerking off in the middle of a room full of people? Guys, what the fuck?
So it had to be like at least like there's like 5 of us in my parents' bedroom fucking jerking off to a porno.
God, just see, stop it. That doesn't happen.
And so it goes like this is, and there's like a guy fucking, and obviously the edit had to be made for whatever reason, and it was going to go back to the porno. But the in between shot was just a shot, like a still shot of like a house.
The fuck is that?
Like like just a nice big, probably like 5 or 6 bedroom house. Like
here's where the fucking is happening.
And now everybody's trying to
it's
be
a location shot. They call
exactly.
it like at the beginning of Friends when they show the coffee shop.
Right. And everybody's trying to beat off, having a good time. And my friend Andrew at the time just goes, "This is a nice house."
With his big cock in his hand. It's a nice house. I could jerk off with you guys in there.
That's what just made it so ridiculous. It's like we all have our dicks in our hands trying to beat off without acknowledging that somebody else is in the room. And fucking stupid Andy's, "Hey, this is a nice house, man. This is good."
That's fucking ridiculous.
The house had to cost $200,000.
Perhaps more than that, my jerk off buddy.
All right. We should probably do something else.
Look at and the phones are loaded.
Oh my God!
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute.
I see a problem.
I see a
line
problem
11.
too.
Oh, a rebuttal, perhaps.
Kevin?
Yes.
Hey,
hi,
host
Big
of
Kev.
Big Kev's Geek Stuff.
Big Kev's Geek Stuff.
Oh, I love this. This is probably out of all the Saturday night shows. I got to tell you, I like doing Patrice. I like Uninformed. I think Bill Burr and Joe DeRosa are very talented. I enjoy Than and Sam. I think Sam is actually here tonight.
Sam showed up. Thank you, Sam,
Thank
for
you,
showing
Sam,
up tonight.
for showing your support.
Now you know I'm not calling in because I just wanted to say, you guys are doing a great show and all that.
Why wouldn't you?
I've obviously heard that some bashing was going on.
There was no bashing going. You know how the listeners get things wrong all the time, Kev? Did you hear?
Am I getting misinformation?
Kev, did you hear anything firsthand? Let me ask you that first.
I did not hear it.
All right.
firsthand.
You know, it's called the game of telephone.
That's true.
Where things get all miscrewed.
Kev, I did say that perhaps you were a little obnoxious when you get in touch with me. But
you mean that one incident that we had 2 months ago?
No.
What?
The 5 times. No, all I was saying was that maybe your show is too inside.
It was a little niche, is what was being said. That perhaps your show is a little niche and should be opened up a little wider to a bigger audience. Well, I mean, a lot of people... Yes, sir, yes.
We are always open to constructive criticism, so I appreciate comments like... if we were a little niche, or we are a little niche,
no, it's always destructive.
Going a little wider, broader for the